Switchblade Kayaks, and today's goal is to catch 5 fish, 5 smallies over 12 inches. Let's see if I can get it done. For the first time ever in a tournament, I only brought 2 rods. Even last year when I thought I downsized, I brought 3 rods. So I brought 2 rods, whopper plopper, and then I'm gonna throw a like a Ned rig on the bottom, kind of like a shaky head type deal with a big worm, probably the Mag Fatty or Mag Fatty Z. That's the plan. 2 rods, small tackle bag with some terminal tackle and some plastics, a couple of different crankbaits if I want to do that. Did I mention how long it took me to get down to the water? I'm exhausted. No one is more optimistic than a tournament angler 1 minute before line's end, or even 10 minutes, or even that morning. But 1 minute before line's end, and in my mind, I've like won the tournament. You know, I've caught I've had my best day ever. I've caught giant smallmouth, and in reality, the day hasn't even started. And 8 hours from now, I could be feeling completely different. If you guys like what I'm doing, if you like this content, please subscribe and wish me luck. Oh, I gotta go. This line's in.
Down, never falter. Came with the hands out, get them off us. I'm 24/7 in the office. Pay attention cause I ain't repeating offers. Yeah, never met a man I've been scared of. Careful, you gon' get exactly what you asked for. Careful, whatever you bring me, get in hand.
I don't know, might not be a keeper. Keeper. Take it. Now the only thing about catching a fish at 6:30 in the morning is you got to check your picture, make sure it's not blurry. Nope, I got it. Mouth is closed, check. Tail on 12, check. Identifiers in the picture, check. Not under the gill plate, eyeballs visible, not touching the tail. Check, 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 check. Check baby, check baby. Fish on the board. There you go guys, he's not a monster, but little brown fish. Central Ohio smallie. Bye, buddy. Go tell your friends to come see me. Your big friends.
Never fall back. We will stay right where we at. We never fall back. Yeah. We never fall back. And you can find me where I'm at. We never fall back.
Bigger one. The bigger one.
And you can find me where I'm at. We never fall back. Come up with a game plan. Double XL up in the pen, you can't shake that. All the way gassed up, focus on man. Moving too quick, keep the cameras in the playback.
Fish number 2. We're not even 15 minutes in and I'm going. I got fish number 2. It's a biting little throwing, so that's good news. I'm throwing the Mag Fatty green pumpkin on this VMC rugby head. You kind of let him go. He was in the net. Check my picture again. You guys know the process. 14 3/4. So let this guy go.
Never falter. Came with the hands out, get them off us. I'm 24/7 in the office. Pay attention cause I ain't repeating offers. Yeah, never met a man I've been scared of. Careful, you gon' get exactly what you asked for. Careful, whatever you bring me, getting handled. I answer to no one, I don't need a hassle. Yeah. We ain't never fall back. Hold our ground where we at. We ain't never fall back. Hold our ground where we at. We never fall back.
He's back in water.
No lies on facts. You can find me right where I'm at. We never fall back. We never fall back. Yeah. We never fall back. And you can find me where I'm at. We never fall back. We never fall back. And you can find me where I'm at. We never fall back.
Nice scorable. Bigger than the last one. Or not the last one, but bigger than my other small one. There you go. 12 1/4 on the board. Bye, buddy. 3 fish. Still need 2 more. I don't know, get back at it. There it is. Catch of the day. Somebody tell me what kind of turtle this is, because I have no idea. Well, just caught this guy in like 6 inches of water or less. It was crazy. And I could see bait fish over there. So, see what else is in there. Swallowed the hook. God, I hate this. This is the worst part of fishing. Smallmouth take forever to grow. You want to be really gentle with them. Keep them out of the water the least amount of time you can. Get them back in the water. You know, let them live. And when you get a little bit of a bigger one like this, and the hook is buried in there, got it. All right, about 16. No, shorter than that. 15. There he goes. Good news. He looks healthy. Yeah, he swam away. It is 8:50 and I have 4 fish, and I'm going to check the standings real quick just because I'm curious. I'm actually in first place with 4 fish, so I don't expect this to hold up. Probably shouldn't be spending time looking at the leaderboard. It does make me feel good to think that I'm leading a tournament because I'm not usually in this position, but I do know that I only have 4 fish, and a couple of them are small. Really, they're all small. I thought that one was going to be 16. I'm going to get back after it. Today's goal, remember, was not to win. Today's goal was 5 fish, and that's what I want to do. So I got 1 more to go, guys. Stay with me. There it is, fish number 5 on the big walnut. Got a little bit of chunk to him. Wish I could see down his belly to know what he's eating, but I know he's eating my green pumpkin worm. So there you go. I love this, and I've officially met my goal. My buddy, my goal was to get 5 fish, and I got 5. So whatever happens from here on out is, I guess, icing on the cake. Well, I may have spoke too soon. Even though I caught 5 fish, don't stop watching this video because something else happens. I don't know. I'm pretty happy. It feels good to get limit. It feels good to come to a place that you've been fishing for a long time, and you know that you know how to catch the fish, but sometimes in these tournaments it just doesn't work out and they're just not there, and you start to question if you even know what the heck you're doing. There's a big rock right here. sometimes after catching a fish, I like to inspect the area where I caught the fish. Well, I noticed there was this big rock right here, and I cast from down here. Pretty cool. Fish number 5.
Never fall back. We will stay right where we at. We never fall back.
It was at this moment he knew. Well, came up to these rapids and I stopped to grab my paddle, pulled my drive out, grabbed my paddle's gone. I lost it. I don't know. I went upstream, fished, now I'm headed back downstream, so maybe I'll find my paddle. Well, the day continued, and I just kept fishing with just my drive and my rudder, no paddle. And even though I caught a couple of more small fish, I continued to look for my paddle all day. My eyes were scanning the bank, scanning the strainers, and just looking for my paddle all day. I would have always been thinking about it if I didn't come back to this strainer to look for my paddle. I know I'm in the middle of a tournament, but I lost my paddle. So came back down here. I was maybe a quarter mile downstream when I remembered this big strainer, and I don't know if I had my paddle when I got this far. So I don't know. It's not here. I'm not gonna lie, the last hour has been stressful. I caught 2 short fish and I just kept thinking about this stupid paddle. And it was really kind of, you know, it was gonna spin me out a little bit. It's only 11:20. I mean, I could still catch a couple of big fish and have a good finish. You know, top 10 would make me very happy, but I'm not sure my 60 whatever inches is gonna hold up for a top 10. So I need to go get some big fish, but I couldn't concentrate. I could concentrate, but I knew I was gonna waste time looking for the paddle and I wasn't gonna stop looking. Now, I don't know if it's all mangled and busted and broken, but you know what? Even if it's broken, at least I know what happened to the damn paddle. There it is, waiting on me. Daddy's coming to save you. Not even broken. Well, 12 o'clock, and I just broke one off. My line broke. My buddy Greg called me and told me to make sure I retie. He called to say I was doing good, which was cool. It's always cool to get a call. And then he said, make sure you retie. And I didn't. Well, unfortunately, this was my last fish of the day. It was 12 and a half, and I had a 12-inch on the board, so it was a half-inch upgrade, but my last fish of the day. So, quick recap coming up, so don't go away. Yo, I'm back in my truck. That means the tournament's over. I'm in my driveway, and I unfortunately did not get a top 10 finish. I got 11th. So I got 11th out of 41, and I'll take it. Some of the big things that I learned, today would be, number one, that if you get off to a fast start, you still got to get bigger fish. I still had to call some fish. I ended up with 69 3/4, but huge shout out to Trevor Justice, Alex Roberts, Dave Shar. They all got first, second, third, and they got to cash some checks, take home some hardware. Sean Skidmore got fourth. He also cashed a check. So those guys, I mean, everyone killed it. It was a learning moment for me. Obviously, I learned that even if the water's low, I need a paddle leash. So there's that. But like I said, overall, I'm pretty happy. I came up with my own game plan. I fished by myself. I went to a spot that I knew and, did it on my own. So that always feels good. There's nothing wrong with fishing with a buddy, but sharing water on the rivers is hard in my experience. It's hard to do, especially some of these smaller creeks for the BKFT, the Columbus rivers, these Central Ohio rivers. Yeah, that's it. Hey guys, if you know someone you think might like this video, please share it with them. If you don't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe and send this to someone who might like it. Thanks, guys. See you next time.